What's up, everybody? Man, I just came back from our once a month men's discipleship. And if y'all have some small group just like this at your church, I recommend going. And those of you who follow me that go to my church, y'all need to show up to men's discipleship. Youth to adult, all welcome. Don't matter. Anyway, today we went over, about a man and his relationships. Ooh, that's kind of a touchy subject for most of us because relationships can mean multiple different things. It could be a friendship relationship. It can be a job relationship. It could be a you and your spouse relationship, marriage relationship, any type of relationships. And we went over what makes us as men, what makes our relationships healthy and why. And so I just want to share on some of my relationships, starting with me and my wife. My wife's relationships it has to have a lot of compromise. If you're married or engaged or have a girlfriend, whatever, it takes compromise, communication, and it takes trust in each other and, to be able to make the relationship healthy. Me and my work relationships, you have, again, trust, communication, being able to rely on one another to do the jobs on. And so it's like multiple different relationships, but it all comes down to the same thing. Also, honesty. So those are how my relationships work and how I keep my relationships healthy. And it doesn't matter because it's the same thing, because all it is you have to be willing to be vulnerable. You have to be willing to compromise. It don't matter what relationship it is. It all affects on how to keep relationships healthy. But the most important relationship that you need to keep healthy is a relationship with God. That is the most important relationship that you need to be able to keep healthy. Because if your relationship is not right with God, your relationships between men, women, spouse, work, it's not going to be good. And then if you're thinking about how at that point, if that relationship with God ain't good and how you think everyone else is the problem, think back and reflect on yourself that you might be the problem. And so I just want to share that with y'all today. And I would like to ask you this one question, and that is, what is stopping you from having healthy relationships in your life?